Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out a band that I haven't checked out in a long time, and that is BAND-MAID. And today we're going to be listening to a song called Shambles. It's popped up in my feed recently. I guess this just came out today, and this is a band that I enjoy very much. Every person in this band is extremely talented. I have a particular sweet spot for Miku and Akane. They are just super awesome. All of them are amazing. But we're going to go ahead and check this out and see what we think. Nice, we're gonna be going a little heavy. Man, Akane is just a monster. Nice transition back into the verse. Really catchy chorus. It's very nice. Seems like with the progression, they're always moving on to the next thing. Oh, this is very nice. Nice little melody to carry us through that. I really love the beginning of that chorus. That was sick. Been a while since we've checked out BAND-MAID, but I had to be reminded there that they have so many ideas going in and out of each song, and this was no exception. You know, as a songwriter, I tend to compare what I would do in certain situations versus what whatever band I'm watching would do. My way would be kind of just to like stay in a spot for a moment and just kind of soak that in a bit. Like, because my favorite part of this whole song is actually the beginning of that chorus. And if it was me, I would probably just repeat that beginning of that chorus. I would have just looped it right there. But they keep going. And that would be like one of the things that like, sometimes I try to predict where songs would go. I was expecting that to kind of loop over, but they just kept going and progressed on through. Which songwriting wise, that actually is kind of a scary thing to do, because if you have a really good idea already, you kind of just want to like soak in that. But BAND-MAID just keeps going, and just they don't care. They just put all these ideas in there because they are probably fairly confident that they can just have another song. And from what I remember, they have a stockpile of riffs that they have on the side, or songs that they have on the side. So, but yeah, the beginning of that chorus is like my favorite part. And if it was me writing it, yeah, I would just take that part and just loop it one more time just so we can kind of stay in it, because I love that chord progression that they use. But yeah, the song has a ton of energy per usual. Akane actually is going off quite a bit on this song. A ton of that double kick drum going off. So even if she's not going off as much as she usually does, at least on the toms, she definitely is going off on the bass portion of it. And since this song is being used for an anime, they most likely needed a song that's got a lot of energy, that has at least a really good catchy chorus that goes along with it, and at least have a verse that can carry the animation through and has moments where it kind of calms down for a little bit but still keeps that energy up. So BAND-MAID's probably one of those really safe bets that if you need an anime-esque song, they probably have 50 songs that you can choose from. But anyway, glad I was able to check out that song, and I hope you enjoyed the reaction. That's it for me, guys, and I'll see you next time.